Hello everyone, first allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Mutia Aisha and here I will make a learning video about PPH 21. So this time we are going to discuss something we hear very often, especially when we start working or interning, namely income tax article 21. So income tax deducted from the salary or wages we receive each month. It means so very complicated, but don't worry, in this video we'll discuss in a simple, relaxed and definitely easy to understand. Before we delve into the main topic of permanent and non-permanent employee, we need to understand how the PPH 21 tax deduction system works, because without understanding the basic fare, we'll be confused when we see the calculation. So definition PPH 21. PPH 21 is an income tax imposed on income in the form of salary, wages, honorarium, allowance, and other payment by any name or form accepted or obtained by individual in connection with work, service, and activities. So, well, in Income Tax Article 21, there are three types of withholding rates that we need to know. First, a tariff 17 rate, and the second effective monthly rate, and third effective daily rate. There is three tax rate in the Tax Article 21. So, let's discuss them one by one. Okay. First, the rate of Article 17 of the Income Tax Law. This is a progressive basic rate, meaning the higher our income, the higher the percentage of tax. So, with the purpose? The purpose so that this is fair. So, those with high income pay more taxes, those with low income pay less. Within the taxes of Article 17, there are 5 tariff layers: taxable income layer of taxable or and tax rate. Okay, there is a table: taxable income layers and tax rates. Okay, first, taxable income layer up to 60 million have a 5% tax rate, and the second, about a taxable income layer above 60 million rupiah up to 215 million rupiah have a 15% tax rate, and the third, taxable income layer above 215 million rupiah to 500 million rupiah have a 25% tax rate, and the fourth, taxable income layer above 500 million rupiah up to 5 billion rupiah have a 30% tax rate, and the 5 taxable income layer above 5 billion rupiah have a 35%. So in the tariff article 17 have a 5 layer. So moving on the second one, the monthly effective rate or TER. Monthly TER have a TER A, TER B, and TER C. This rate applies to permanent employee, that is people who receive a fixed salary from the company every month. In calculation, the monthly effective, there are three categories based on the amount of non-taxable income or PTKP. So there is a there A, this can read single with not dependent have a amount of PTKP 54 million rupiah. So this we can read single with not dependent and married with not dependent have a amount of PTKP 58,500,000 rupiah. So there B, this we can read single with two dependent and married with one dependent have a 63 million rupiah amount of PTKP. So this we can read single with three dependent and married with two dependent have a 67 million 5 rupiah. So there is a terci or married with three dependent have a 72 million rupiah. So in monthly term have three categories: tier A, tier B, and tier C. So and thirdly, the daily effective rate or tier daily. This one is usually no, sorry, and the monthly term have a tier A. This is a column. There is two tables, and tier B there is two tables, two calculation, and tier C there is two table calculation. So three daily tier. Daily tier there is a daily gross income and tier daily. This one is usually for not permanent employees who are paid per day, per project, or based on work results. Because their income can fluctuate, their daily rates are adjusted to be more affordable. So not everyone has their taxes deducted the same way. It all depends on the form of income they receive. The calculation of daily effective rate depends on the amount of daily gross income received by not permanent. So first we can read if the daily gross income is less than or equal to 450,000 rupiah, then the tax is 0% times daily gross income. So in the second, if the daily gross income is more than 2,500,000 rupiah, then the tax is 0.5% times daily gross income. Okay, withholding rates, we can then move on the main topic PPH 21 for permanent and non-permanent employees. This scheme change to PPH 21. So first, we can read subject of income recipient. First, permanent employees and pension employees all on all income. Term of implementation apply every period except the last tax period. So calculation gross income times monthly tier. So subject of income recipient, civil servant or military and police state employees pensioner on regular fixed income. Term of implementation apply to the last tax period. So calculation annual VAT times tariff article 17. So subject of income recipient member of the board of commissaries or supervisor who receive irregular income in the form of honorarium. Term of implementation apply per tax period. Calculation gross income x monthly times monthly tier. So subject of income recipient vanity employers on wages as first a not paid money and B paid money. So a not paid money uh, same tier daily and the paid money same tier money. So not an employee on honorarium age. Term of implementation apply per tax period or at the time of the gross. So the calculation gross time 50% accelerate article 17. So on the subject of income recipient, activity participant for price or in connection with activities, term of implementation apply per tax period on the time of debt. So calculation debt gross times rate 70 rates. So subject of income recipient, pension program participation employees, term of implementationnya apply per tax period. So calculation gross times rate 17. So form employees for production service bonus, gratuity bonus or the reward. Term of implementationnya apply per tax period. So calculationnya gross times 70 rate. So first, permanent employee. Permanent employee are those who receive a regular monthly salary. They usually also have other deductions such as a person contribution or zakat, which affect the amount of tax owed. Meanwhile, temporary employee are those who receive income based on the number of working days or the result of their work. So that calculation is not monthly but daily per project. So, so the key here before calculating taxes, understand the rate first. Once we know the applicable tax rate, we can more easily determine how much tax is withheld from our income. Thus, learning about taxes isn't just about crazy number, but also about understanding the logic and fairness. Well, after this, will we discuss in more detail how the calculation PPH 21 is a permanent and non-permanent employee, so you can better understand how the tax system work in the real world. So, so this video have it done, and thank you for the watching, and to be a next part. Thank you.